Okay. Sound's working now. Sound should be working now. Can you see me? Am I on? Sound should be working now. Yes. Yay, I fixed it on the fly. How cool is that? Look at me going all techie. Woo. Okay, so let's start again. I can't believe I just did that. How cool is that? I fixed it. Wow, we're still going. I fixed it. Thank you for letting me know. Cool. Hello, everybody. So yeah, I'm going to go deeper into the daily read. Wednesday, the 24th of June. I really like the energies of today. Have you watched it already? The daily read? About letting go. It's about getting, moving forward on something and then realizing we've got to let go of stuff. And it's more about the letting go and making space. Because when we let go and make space, and we've got a clear vision of where we want to go, but we don't need to do it ourselves. The universe kicks in. We just need to make sure we've made space for it. So it's all about the letting go. So it's really nice energy today. It's like clear vision forward. I know what I want. I know where I'm going. I just need to let go of all of that stuff. And it's about balance as well, making sure that we're resting and all that balance. I got my stuff yesterday, everybody. I got my magnesium oil, so I put that on last night before bed on my shoulders and my neck. Oh, I slept so well. Chris made it to Florida. Wow, 22 hours, 5 states, 2 dogs. Wow, Chris, well done for that. And I got some moringa as well and started taking that yesterday afternoon. What else have I got? I got all my goodies yesterday. I got new essential oils, got my little care package through, so that's nice. And it arrived just as I started training again as well. I'm feeling better. I didn't have any high blood pressure symptoms yesterday, so I started training again. Took it easy. I only did 3 rounds, but feeling so much better. So I'm loving the energies today. If you're watching the replay, stick around. Come along live sometime, because I'm going to do free readings for everyone once I've gone deeper into the daily read. And if anyone's watching this and you're still watching the daily videos and you're still guessing on the number, because I keep on replying to everyone saying that Corey's already won it, but obviously some people don't have the notifications turned on. So even if they won it anyway, they wouldn't have been able to find out that they were the winner. But they're still guessing. Trying to let people know. So you can stop guessing now that tomorrow it will be the last video that it mentions it, because I record in advance, of course. So yeah, today, see, it's all about letting stuff go. And I really feel like the universe is going to bring what we want in when we let the old stuff go. That's what we've got to focus on. You're so confused. Yeah, I record. What happens is in the week, so it was Monday this week. I record Friday through Thursdays, daily reads. And then, hey Carolee. And then I do the bonus reads. And so I've done half the bonus reads. I'll do half the bonus reads today, because now I'm doing those. It's taking me all day to do half of the bonus reads now, because now I do the deeper dive read to go with it. And then I do the weekly reads, and then it all starts all over again. And then we're Friday and it all kicks off. So yeah, that's what I do. So that's why I'm still talking about your brain failed you. You think I'm doing it live? I wouldn't have time to do that. I wouldn't have time to do them in batches, do a couple of days at a time. It's a lot of work doing all of these videos. It is a lot of work. The editing, shooting them, editing them. Especially those bonus reads. Now I'm doing those deeper dives. So make sure you're picking up those deeper dives, everyone, because I put the price up this week to $20 Australian dollars instead of 15, because yeah, it's a lot. It's like a whole day's of work on them, and I'm certainly not getting paid for a day of work, but so they've gone up in price a little bit. Still cheap, hey, it's still like 15 American dollars or something like that. So we're all about letting go today. Letting go, detaching, believing in ourselves that we are moving toward what we want, and we've got to let go of the old stuff. Got to let go of the stuff that's standing in its way. believing in ourselves that we can have what we want. In the daily read as well, it was also about being abundant-minded, focusing on abundance instead of lack. So we've really got to be certain about ourselves. That's what I was feeling in the daily read. It's like being certain of yourself, certain in the direction that you're going. It's like, okay, now I'm brave enough to let go of this old partner, let go of this old job, let go of this thing that I've been doing in my business, and I'm headed toward what it is that I want. I do a lot of work, Carolee. Hey, Amers one. I do a lot of work, but it's all fun. I like doing it. Oh, I haven't shown you the card of the day. It's truth. When everything is done as an offering, even the act of speaking, you get shown when to talk and when to be silent. Your words come from silence, not fear. You do the talking, dear Lord. Take me over and speak through me. Oh, it's about speaking truth. We can speak our own truth, though. We don't need to be channeling, do we? We can trust ourselves, right? It seems a weird message, that. When everything is done as an offering, even the act of speaking, you get shown when to talk and when to be silent. Your words come from silence, not fear. You do the talking, dear Lord. Take me over and speak through me. That kind of came up in a few of the weekly reads for this week. The being quiet about things, especially if things are going well. You don't need to invite the haters in by speaking out about your wins and stuff like that to people that are going to get jealous or people that are going to attack you for it, you know. That's come up a lot this week. Maybe that's what that's about. I don't know. Flowing and be vulnerable. This is about today again. More energies for today. As I said, I think the universe is going to kick in and give us a gift today. I feel a gift coming. And all we need to do is let go of the stuff and make space for it. It might make us feel vulnerable because we won't be in charge of it, but go with it. Say yes to whatever comes in. Say yes to it. Might make you feel vulnerable, so it might be a big thing that comes in, a big gift that comes in, a new person that comes in, a new opportunity that comes in. Might make you feel a bit shaky, but let it in. And yeah, it's all about letting go today. Can't say that enough. A really strong message today to let go, to let the new stuff in. We've got to make space. That's how decluttering works, right? I decluttered my bathroom. I decluttered a fair bit the other day. Cleaned up a bit and threw stuff out. I had like shampoo bottles and stuff in my shower. They were all finished. They were just still in there. Cleaned everything up. But that's another example of letting go of things. We can declutter stuff. And it makes space for the new to come in. Ooh, grace and meditate. Yeah, this is about the balance. So we've got to make sure that we don't overdo things. So you know when you've made a decision, you're going to move forward on something. And it's all about letting go to make the space today and let the universe bring it in. When we've made a clear decision, it can be really tempting to go all in on it, to go, okay, so now I'm going to spend the next 24 hours focusing and doing stuff toward this. We're being asked not to do that. You don't need to do that. You can let the magic opportunities come in to give it you easily. And so to get into grace, that state of being, which is magical, with signs and synchronicities, miracles coming in, when you feel really lucky and everything is just working out for you. To get into that state, meditate today. So resist the urge of the ego. When you've made a decision of what you want to move toward and you've done that letting go, resist that urge of the ego to get on with it and do it all yourself and to wear yourself out doing it. Meditate instead. That'll get you into the grace so that the universe can flow it in. And then when the universe flows it in, you might feel vulnerable because it's going to be big. A big gift coming in today. Oh, I got the Time Alone card today. It's come out again. Finding a new approach in time alone. Time alone. It is really important. Getting back to our own vibration and distractions. I think that came up in the daily read as well. Not getting distracted. by people or by things. Because say if we're all getting a new focus on something, we're moving towards something, we're not all going to have the same focus, are we? And so don't get distracted by other people and their focus, or other people that aren't having a focus and they're a bit bored and want attention, that kind of thing. So time alone is a good thing at the moment. I'm on my last day of antibiotics. I'll be so glad to finish them. I'm certainly a lot better now. But it reminded me, I'm sleeping so good now. So that's like 2 weeks of no alcohol, of spending a lot of time alone. And it's amazing how much better I feel. Or maybe I'm just feeling better because I'm well again now. And I'm so used to being well, like not just being well, but being really, really fit and healthy and feeling amazing, that the last couple of weeks have been a shock to my system. But it has had its positive sides. It has got me spending a lot more time alone. So maybe that's what you need to do too, is detach from the time wasting or the distractions or it's all letting go. It's the same thing, isn't it? It's more letting go. It's just a different way to think about it. Letting go of old approaches, letting go of the time wasting, letting go of the distractions, letting go of the waste is what I'm hearing. Waste. Interesting energies today. My personal cards, I'll show you because you might be able to help me in a bit of it. My personal cards today are get support and I am heard. Now, I just started a new collaboration a few days ago, and I'm doing that. And so, because I asked for it about a week ago, is for my YouTube channel to grow, my business to grow, but for other people to help me do that. And these are the cards that I'm getting today. Is I'm heard, getting support. Yeah, Carolee, haven't you noticed on the daily reads? The daily reads this week, today's, I've got a swollen face. I had a tooth extracted and it all went a bit wrong. Because the dentist had been closed for this stupid COVID thing for so long, I had to wait to get my tooth extracted. So when she came back to the island, when dentists could open up again, I got it extracted, but it was already infected. And so when you take an infected tooth out, of course, it creates havoc in the body. And so I was on, and I still am on, antibiotics. My face was swollen, couldn't work for a few days. And then it was just this side where I had the extraction done that was swollen, but it moved my wisdom tooth that was next to it, and then that became infected, and it was sideways. And I needed to have it taken out as well. So I ended up having to go to hospital because I was that bad. My blood pressure was through the roof. And so in the last few days, I've been trying to get my blood pressure down. All because I didn't listen to my intuition, as Chris said. Because the day after I had that extraction, I knew there was something wrong with the wisdom tooth. And I messaged the dentist saying, because she's only here at weekends, that I think I need to come back in. And she said, no, it's just inflammation. Just keep on taking the anti-inflammatories, the painkillers, it'll go back to normal. And I'm like, are you sure? And I should have listened to myself, and I should have just taken myself back there, because she could have just taken it out and then I would have been over it. And maybe I wouldn't have got high blood pressure because the infection was there for so long. So, yeah. Anyway, so I've been through it, but it's kind of been good. And I feel so much better now. So thanks everyone for your support through that. But yeah, this is it. This is what I was asking for, getting support to put myself out there. So if any of you can help me do that, say if you've got like a group of people that might enjoy my readings, and we can set something up special with them, or I don't know, something like that. If you've got an idea of how you can help me put my stuff out there. As I said, I am doing a collaboration at the moment, which is bringing new people in, which is cool. Just get in touch with me. And I've got the Time Alone record. Time Alone respect cards for today. And so it's been a bit freaky, especially the whole high blood pressure. I've never had high blood pressure before. I think I did once, I think it was just before I had my first baby, because I had a hind leak, if you know what that is. And so the labour had kind of started off, and then my blood pressure was high. But I've never had it before, and it's like whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. It's a bit headachy and like pulsing headaches. That's what high blood pressure feels like, and heart pounding with a little bit of exercise. Thank you, Chris. Yeah, share with your friends. But yeah, if you're in Facebook groups or something like that, that you think there's people in there that might like my readings, I could do something in there too. That's what I'm doing at the moment. I think it's a UK group. I'm in there doing a few little mini readings for them and stuff, and it's cool. It's really nice connecting with new people. But yeah, any ideas like that, I'm open to it. Who wants a reading? Pop up a message saying me please, and I'll do that for you. How many people have we got in here? 9 again. Lucky number 9. Keep on getting 9 people in here. If you could all just click like on this video, that'd be great. YouTube will share my stuff. The more you comment on it, on my videos, the more you click like, and the longer you watch of the videos as well, the more YouTube kind of prioritizes my channel and puts those videos out there when people are searching for it and stuff. Melissa. Melissa's up first. So it's all about letting go today. That's what it's going to be about. You've got intimacy completion. This is a close friend or a partner, someone that's not really that good for you anymore, and that needs to be over. So maybe you've like let go of someone out of your life lately, and it just needs to be completed. You need to put the lid on it. It needs to be completely over. Oh, on your Facebook page, Carolee. Cool. That sounds good, yeah. Let's talk about that. So that's exciting. And I just feel ready. Like, I just feel ready to make it big now. It's like, I don't know, I just feel set up and ready for it all. Melissa, also, up until now in criticism, so it's this person that needs to put a lid on it. I feel like you've already let go of them, or you're in the process of letting go of them, or you know that you should let go of them. Feels like a friend to me. It could be a romantic relationship, but it feels like a friend to me. And there's an aspect of criticism in here from the past. It's just not good energy for you. You can have better friends than that. Better friends can come in. As I said, we let go to make space, then the universe brings someone new in. I feel like a new, better friend that's going to be uplifting for you, that's going to be more like-minded, like-hearted, will come in quickly as well. The universe has got someone for you. So that's cool. Carolee. Carolee's up next. So this is about letting go too. And sometimes the letting go is the stuff that we've got inside of ourselves, Carolee. Forgiving people. Simply forgiving people, simply letting people be where they're at. Hey, AP. Hello, Tammy. Yeah, you've got someone to... Again, I'm picking up, Carolee, that this is someone you've already let go of, or you think that you have, but it's still festering inside of you. You've still got the attachment inside of you. You simply need to forgive them. Just let them be where they're at, you know? Not everyone is perfect. Not anybody is perfect, in fact. And a lot of people are a complete mess, and they don't know how to communicate, and they don't know how to, you know, sort themselves out so that they're not projecting their stuff on other people. There's a lot of people like that, and it's okay. It's okay for people to be like that. You don't need to choose them though. And so rather than wishing that they were different, wishing that they'd healed themselves, wishing that they were better, wishing that they were the person that you wanted them to be, just let them go and then forgive them. Forgive them for being who they are. And also, Carolee, self-love. They're not stopping you from loving yourself. Nobody else is stopping you from loving yourself. Self-love is self-love. You do it for yourself. I mean, nothing can impinge on that. And so I think that you've got a belief inside of yourself, and you think that somebody else is standing in the way of your self-love, stopping you maybe from having the time that you need to do that, something like that. But it's not true. That belief is not true. You can love yourself. It's completely an inner thing. So it's all inner stuff for you today, Carolee. Your letting go is all inner work. Emma's is next. 1. Oh. So Emma's, you've not got to the point of letting go yet. You're at the point of getting some direction. You know how I said you get a clear direction to move forward first, and then you know what you need to let go of to move forward. You're in that stage of getting that clear direction. So write down what would fulfill you. Write down what you want in your life. Think bigger. Dream bigger, Emma. So you can head towards something. Then you'll have some letting go to do. Then the universe will kick in with something and give you something to move you forward toward that. You're letting go, Emma. Once you've done that, once you get in a clear direction toward what you want, then the letting go that you need to do is about forgiveness. And it's going to be a slow process. Sorry. Your letting go is going to be a slow process, Emma. I wonder what star sign you are. Because you've got, yeah. It's like, this bit feels like you're a little bit behind of the energies at the moment. So it feels like you're a slow star sign. It's not a problem. You don't have to be rushing. You don't have to be on time. You know, all of these energies, we can do it in our own time. Sometimes, don't you find that some people are ahead of the game? So you hear some like guidance in the readings, and it's like, yeah, I did that a couple of days ago. Or you hear about what the new moon or the full moon is about, or the eclipse is about, and you're like, yeah, I was going through that 2 weeks ago. Sometimes some people are ahead of the game. Some people are a little bit behind the game. Not a problem. Leos have been going through it lately, so that doesn't surprise me. You've had a lot of challenges. Leos have had a lot of challenges lately. So yeah, Leos have been kind of forced to sort themselves out. So there you go. Deepta, thanks for putting your name there, because I would totally have forgotten. And it's Viv. Hey, I remembered. Deepta is up next. Yeah, Deepta, you're being asked to raise your self-appreciation so that you will even allow yourself to let go of people that aren't good for you, things that aren't good for you. When you're not appreciating yourself, respecting yourself, that kind of thing, you let all kinds of stuff. I think I talked about this yesterday. You know, about spiritual people just kind of, it's like they go on a downward spiral. A lot of them, like the hippie kind of people, they will accept less and less and less in their lives, more and more basic, less and less stuff, all of that. I'm not saying stuff is a good thing, but they will go for less, like worse quality, less stuff, that kind of thing. And it's like this downward spiral of not appreciating themselves. And so Deepta, you need to, if you've been doing that, you need to raise your standards, go for more, appreciate yourself more. That's the foundation of it. And then you'll know what to let go of, because it won't be up to your standards. And that might feel like a horrible judgment of people, but some people just aren't up to our standards, you know, if you've got high standards. Be around people like that. Include yourself with the strong ones. So I feel, Deepta, like you've been keeping yourself down. You've been keeping your vibration down to be around the people that you're around. You need to include yourself with the right people now. Yeah, this came up in a reading that I did yesterday. One of the bonus reads. Can't remember which sign it was for. Hey, Corey. Self-martyr types. Yeah, or the grungy types, you know. I did find them a ringer. Yeah, I went down to the Gaia shop, and you could buy them individually in the capsules. They put them in the capsules themselves. Or you could get it as loose powder. So I got the capsules. I got 10 capsules, and then she gave me a discount. And the discount was $4, which was 1 capsule. So I got 11 of them. Started taking it yesterday afternoon. I got my care package as well. I got my magnesium oil. I got my coconut oil, my toothpaste, my apple cider vinegar. What else? Essential oils, rose water. Black Himalayan salt. I've heard that's really good. Have you heard about black Himalayan salt? What else did I get? Yeah, I got all my care goodies from the online shop, the Good Karma shop. You're welcome, Deepta. Who's next? AP, I think. No, Chris. Chris is next. Anna's in the lounge clapping. Cool. I feel healthy already, Corey. I went back to training yesterday because I didn't have any high blood pressure symptoms yesterday. I was feeling good. I'm like, I'm going to go back and take it easy. And so I did. I only did 3 rounds. They were gentle with me after 10 days off. I never have 10 days off. Feeling so much better. Who am I doing? Chris. Chris, fear of lack, wake up. I feel like you've been getting this kind of message, Chris, before. You're taking a step up at the moment, Chris. It's all about the inner game. Your higher self is working on you at the moment, trying to lift your game before you take action, before you move to that next thing. Waking up your fear of lack, maybe in a bad way. This could be like gifts being given to you today, but bad gifts. You know, the fear of lack gifts to show you that what you're doing, it's like when a big bill comes in, or you get, something goes wrong with your car, and then you have to like spend all of the money that you'd saved towards something on your car instead. It's that kind of those gifts come in, the fear of lack gifts, to show us when we're in fear of lack, to show us that we're not got like a positive goal, positive direction to go toward. And that's what's so important today. Didn't really stand out in the daily read, but that's what I feel in the energies is so important, that we've got a clear direction. We know what we want. We know what kind of relationship that we want, or we know what we want to happen in our business next. We know what kind of lifestyle that we want, or whatever. We're really clear on what we want. Well, you're not going to be really clear on what you want, Chris, if you've got this fear of lack inside of you. You're going to be pitching yourself too low. You're going to be going for those, maybe the fighting fire thing, you know, something a little bit better, or something that you need, that you think that you need, instead of like the big dream to go toward. So you're having your fear of lack being woken up. It's not particularly nice gifts, I find. I don't like those lessons, the fear of lack lessons, but they're very necessary. And it's going to feel risky to you, Chris, to ignore those fear of lack things. It's like, okay, well, yeah, I don't want to manifest more of that, so I need to change my mind. Take a risk, completely ignore the fires that are burning around you, and get yourself focused on a bigger dream, because you're loved. Yes, it is. It's a challenge. It's so hard. It's one of the hardest things, I think. It's one of the hardest things, is fear of lack. It's one of the biggest challenges. And it's something that I didn't even need to go through in my life. Like, I was really wealthy. I focused on abundance in my 20s and everything. And then I turned my back on it myself. And then I went through the struggle. And it's kind of good that I did, because now I understand. Now I can help people with it, because I got myself out of it. I got into that deep, dark hole of lack. And then to find out how to get yourself out of it. Put on your blinders, your blinkers. Corey, my pup couldn't walk because of how swollen his leg was after taking Moringa. Within a month, he had his first walk on the beach in about 1.5 years. Wow! Wow, it's amazing. Yeah, I took it yesterday afternoon once I got home with it. Tammy, I'm glad you said that, because a lot of times when I'm told stuff, I've already done it. Yeah, so you're ahead of the game, Tammy. I'm ahead of the game too. Like that new moon eclipse that we just had. I was going through all of that emotional stuff a couple of weeks ago. I got through that already. And we do, like, especially if we're tuned in, especially if we're doing the inner work, we tend to be ahead of the game. Some people aren't, though, and that's okay too. We all respond to the energies anyway, even those people that don't think they are. Who's next? That was Chris. AP is next. And then Tammy. AP. Ordered my cards from Lynn Bell. They're on the way. Oh, cool. Awesome. Did you talk to her? Did you send her an email? I miss Lynn. I remember she asked me to do a Thai massage on her one time. I didn't know how to do Thai massage. but I walked on her. That was years ago. I like Lynn. She used to massage me. I used to massage her. What am I doing? I can't remember. AP. AP, patience. Slow ride for you. You've got to have patience with it and love where you're at the moment. No fighting where you're at. No trying to push yourself forward. Don't weigh yourself out in all of this. Let it flow. Let it go and let it flow. AP. You don't need to rush forward. That was the energies of today. Just because you got a vision, just because you got a dream, just because you got a dream doesn't mean you need to work 24/7 on it, that kind of thing. Just have patience with it. Let the universe kick in. Just hold that focus. Like this kind of energy doesn't come through very much. Like I don't often say like just wish something and then wait, because that's kind of messed up most of the time. But that's what we're getting at the moment. Is wish for something, let go of the other stuff and wait. An opportunity is going to come in, some magic's going to come in, and then take action on it. So I feel like, AP, you're trying to push towards something, maybe feeling bad about yourself that you're not doing it. Yeah? Well, stop all of that. Just love where you're at the moment and love yourself, AP. A new approach is coming in. So that's what you're waiting for. If you'll just wait and have patience, your higher self is going, and the universe is going to bring you in some opportunity, something or some idea that's going to show you a new approach, and you're going to be so grateful that it comes in. One of the readings that I did yesterday, I'll tell you about it, because I really liked this image that I was given. Our goals, our biggest goals, right? It's like the top of the mountain. And sometimes, instead of focusing on getting to the top of the mountain and letting the universe show us the path to get to the top of the mountain, sometimes we're focused on this first step that we think is the first step. But that first step that we focused on, the way that we think we're going to get up the mountain, it can be the step toward the toilets at the bottom of the mountain. You know when there's some like facilities at the bottom of some kind of a nature place or whatever. And sometimes we're thinking, that's the step that I need to take. And it's like, no, it's not. You need to let go of that. Let go completely. Keep on focusing on the top of the mountain. And then you get this intuitive hit. Oh, just walk around the corner there. And then you find the real steps that are going to take you there to the actual top of the mountain. So I'm feeling that for you, AP. Who's next? Tammy and then Viv. I won't remember. I'll have to scroll again. Tammy is up next. Tammy, have you been here before? I don't think you have. Make sure you click that subscribe button. Bring your friends tomorrow. Tammy. Yeah, healing. You're in a healing phase at the moment. Letting go of stuff inside of yourself. Trauma, damage. Things that are making you sensitive. Things that are making you feel bad or low. Get out into nature. Nature will help you to heal that. What can I say about that? We've all been through it. Hit these major healing times in our lives. It took me 45 years. But what you're headed toward through this healing phase, Tammy, which could be quite challenging to you. It's never comfortable when we're going through these healing phases, because as I said, it's like the gifts. It's like those fear of lack gifts that we get. Gifts, When we're going through healing, the way that we're shown what our crap is that we need to heal is hard. It's hard going through all of that, but it's so worth it, because we get the results at the end of it. We get the rewards at the end of it. Each time you heal yourself, you get the rewards at the end of it. And so this is what you're headed toward, Tammy, with all this healing work that you're doing on yourself. Respect, self-respect, other people respecting you too, and joy. Feeling so much better about yourself and about your life. You're headed toward good stuff. Everyone, I've got a new product available. It's an introductory reading. And I was just feeling like that for you, Tammy. Introductory reading. And there's an introductory energy healing that you can add onto it as well. So it's a shorter version of my readings and healings for people to try me out, It might help you with your healing, Tammy. That's what I'm thinking. Give you some clarity. Viv's up next. See, I did remember. Carolee says, thank you. I think it's all me. Let go of the old me and love myself as I am. Viv. Viv. Oh. Your romantic life. Letting go of people from the past. Letting go of... It could be feelings from the past. So if you felt bad about a past relationship, if you're still feeling bad about a past relationship, if you're still holding a grudge on someone in a past relationship, if there's any emotional baggage left over from past relationships, that's what you need to let go of now. Could be that you're asking for a new relationship, new love relationship, but you've still got the baggage of the past inside of you that's blocking you from that. Can be tricky to let go of that so that we can be open-hearted, you know. Yeah, so to start off this, and it could be just a change in a romantic relationship that you want, taking it to the next level. It could be a whole new relationship that you want to bring in. You've got to let go of that old story. You've got an old story playing out and it's based in past relationships. To initiate a new story, you need to let go of the old story, your old story, what always happens to you in relationships. You've got to let that go so that you don't need to go through it again. There you go. Tammy, thank you. I want to, but not good on computer. No, I don't do it on Zoom. It's just email, Tammy. I do it when I've got time to do it. And so the readings are in PDF. And the healing too. Well, the healing, I write a report to go with it so you know what went on. You just send it via email. I do Skype sessions. They're called breakthrough sessions. Who's next? Wait. It's a lot of scrolling to do. Tammy's ahead of the game. Aphrodite's next. Aphrodite and then Corey. Aphrodite. This is interesting. Fulfillment and appreciate self. What I'm picking up from this, Aphrodite, is that what will fulfill you isn't what you're thinking. It's like, you know, people have that idea that they'll feel really fulfilled when they're helping the world, when they put something big in the world. It's not necessarily true. You might feel fulfilled just training Muay Thai every day. Do you know what I mean? People have this idea that fulfillment comes about by doing something big in the world for other people. You get told that. You get told, oh, what will really fulfill you is doing things for other people. You know, we get told that kind of stuff, and maybe it's not for you. Maybe it's not for you. Maybe it's doing something else. It could be doing something for yourself will fulfill you. And so when you appreciate yourself, you'll find that thing that really fulfills you. And it doesn't need to involve the rest of the world and doing something big for the rest of the world. So you've got a belief in you. And how many times have we all heard that? That it's when we do something big in the world, or that's how we find fulfillment. It's through helping other people. And sometimes it is and sometimes it's not. Some people, that's not what will fulfill them. We've got to stay true to ourselves. We can't be told. That's like saying, you know, what will make you happy is this certain thing. We find happiness in all kinds of different ways. We're all unique. You're unique, Aphrodite. And so you're resisting what will really fulfill you. You don't want to take that risk because you think it's not true. You've got a fundamental belief that thinks that's not true, that that's not what's going to fulfill you, or that shouldn't fulfill you because it's not following the rules of fulfillment that you believe in. Really interesting, Aphrodite. So it's going to feel like a risk when you actually go for what actually fulfills you. You give yourself permission to do that. Hey, Satish. Corey's up next, and then Anne. Corey. Got something good coming into your life, perfect passion, something that's going to make you feel, not just something that you like, something that you're really, really going to love. Really, really going to love. So you've got yourself set on a goal, something that you'll really love. And you're going to create it. You know you're going to create it. This feels like those big goals that we always knew that we were always heading toward, but maybe we've been believing that it's going to be in the future. We're always putting it in the future, but now you're kind of headed toward it. You might not necessarily know what it is. It might just be a feeling. It might just be a vision of a lifestyle, something like that. But you don't need to know what it is, like the specifics of it, because the universe does. Your higher self does, and it'll lead you toward it. But I feel like you've got that clear vision now, or some weight has been lifted and you feel lighter, you feel like you can move towards something really positive in your life. That vision is great, that direction is great. Then you let go of stuff that's not that, and then the universe brings something in. So you're totally in line with the energies for today, Corey. Anne's up next. Anyone else want a reading? Anne. This is interesting. Why does that make you feel vulnerable? Being in grace. Being in the flow. Not being in control. Are you a bit of a control freak, Anne? Didn't I do you already? I feel like I've read for you already. No. Must be thinking about yesterday. Cool, Corey. That's good. Anne, I don't know why I've got that feeling. Anyway. It makes you feel vulnerable being in the flow. Of course, we want to know, don't we? Sometimes people think that that's what psychics do. They can predict the future. So you get those jokes like, oh, if you're psychic, why haven't you won the lotto yet? Surely you'd know what numbers are going to come up. Or like, if I was really psychic, I would have known that this virus was going to come along and that the dentist was going to close, and I would have had that tooth extracted before it became a problem. That kind of thing. Isn't a control freak but has trouble letting go. Yeah, sometimes it's not about control. Well, we don't think it's about control, but like wanting to know the future is control. Wanting to have some certainty. It makes us feel vulnerable. The unknown makes us feel vulnerable, but that's where all the magic is. That's where this grace card is. The magic, the miracles, it's all in the unknown. All in the unknown. So maybe think about that, Anne, because it's that vulnerability. What makes you feel vulnerable is actually something that you should move toward. That grace, the unknown. Just letting go and letting the universe take you along for the ride of your life. Not worrying about it, softening and opening up. So I feel like maybe somebody encouraged you to be in control more. I feel like your natural state is this grace, is this flow, but then you had it taught out of you and you started worrying about yourself then, and it closed you down to that flow. It's time to open back up to that flow and being in that flow again, even though it makes you feel vulnerable. Satish is up next. I think I got everybody. Aphrodite's a Leo too. Yeah, I wonder who's next to go through it. I'm not really picking it up. Scorpios readings have kind of taken a bit of a dip. They're going through a bit of a lesson at the moment, all about masks. Releasing their masks. Satish is up next. Had to grow up quick. Yeah, that's what it feels like, that kind of thing. having to be in control. Yeah, interesting. Corey and Anne. Satish. You've got to let go. It's the energies of today. There's stuff to let go of, but you've got to surrender into the mystery, into that flow. Same as Anne. Get into that flow. Your higher self has got a path for you. It's like you've got that mountain thing that I said. Focus on the top of the mountain, not that first step that you think that you've got to take, because that first step that you think you've got to take, it's going to the bathrooms. It's not going up the mountain. If you let go, if you surrender to the mystery, then the universe will kick in and say, just walk around that corner, Satish. You walk around that corner and then you see a new path and it takes you to the top of the mountain. You've got to let go and let your higher self lead you. And forgive them for taking that step toward the toilets. You don't have to join them. You don't have to join them just because of the other people went there. Let go of what everyone else is doing. Let go of them and do your own thing. Yeah, a lot of letting go for you, Satish. A lot of letting go. I feel like you're trying to comply, you're trying to please people instead of just striking out alone, being by yourself. Remember, we had that time alone today to find a new approach. You're better off spending more time alone, not trying to comply with what other people are doing. There you go. I think I got everybody. Thanks everyone for coming along. Check out those introductory readings. I'll put another link for it up there. And what else? That's it. I'm going to get on with who? Virgo to Aries. The bonus reads, I'm going to do that today along with the deeper dive reads. That's what I'm about to do right now. And then I'm going to have breakfast after that. Because I put a bit of weight on while I've not been training for 10 days. I want to lose it again. Weighing me down. So I'm not going to eat until lunchtime today. Thanks for coming along, everybody. I will be here tomorrow, as usual. Come along. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Don't forget to click like on this video as well for me. Thank you. Bye. Oh, it's finished.